Hello, angel guides, gang gang. My name is Divine, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, I do appreciate you stopping by. I also appreciate your interest. So let's dive right on into pick a deck. I haven't done this in a while. Please excuse if you can hear my dog in the background snoring. Pick a deck. Messages you need to hear. This is going to be a little bit of a cheerleading session, and I wanted to keep it on reminders and encouragement that you may need at this time. This isn't going to be for everybody, just for those who may need it. Might be something here, maybe not. Please select a dice that really just kind of pops out to you, and let's see what messages are there for you. I'll give you a second. Okay. Did you select the purple dice? It is a 6. So let's find out what's here for you. 6 being, at least for this one, this is a little bit of a relationship, love, things that may be coming or things that we need to be aware of. Messages for 6. In fact, I'm going to put this here just so we know. All right. Messages for 6. Oh, well, that was fast. 6. Clarifying strength. Okay. 6, it looks like you're in a place where you have options, to put it nicely. But the start of this is about strength. And what do we need strength from? Ooh, temptation, perhaps? This is, the word I heard right now is beguiled, beguiling. Someone who may approach with good game. Oh, let's just kill the big words right there. Good game. Someone who may be passionate. Someone who may bring something of delight. Someone who comes with a little bit of a fantasy. A romantic opportunity for completion of whatever kind. Now, your 6 breaks into 3 here and turns into 9. This looks like needing to be mindful. This really looks like needing to be mindful of game, mindful of those who are selfish. And, it really just feels like making sure that we're not walking backwards on users, people who are going to be in and out of our space, remembering our value. On a personal, just my own energy throwing in here. Make sure if someone's coming in and they're bringing game, that they service properly, preferably from their knees on the floor. Hello. This is knowing your level. This is understanding that those who may be approaching may also see you as being a little bit out of their league, being mindful of that, staying mindful of that. You may have offers coming in that you're ignoring. And it feels like, okay, I want something, but who's serious as opposed to who's just running game? So this really feels like a time of awareness for the 6. From this here, though, just on the dice, 9, 2. From, I'll tell you what, show you what I'm looking at here so you can see. This really feels like ego. Be careful on the ego. It could be a space of, knowing your value to a fault a little bit. But that's okay. You deserve that. Okay? This could be greater awareness of self. Finding balance in maybe saying no. This is divine vision of self, knowing that you can give to a situation, but holding back for those who deserve it. Not necessarily just those who want it. Again, I'm going by the image and the numbers, okay? Be very careful of who comes into your environment with the half-assed shit from the past. This is like finding that strength to move forward, right? You may be a nurturing type. You may have been a nurturing type with the person coming back towards you, okay? This feels like options plus an energy from the past that has the ability to attract more of your attention than the newbies in your space. Okay? So it's making a decision while having enough knowledge to know what's coming, what the outcome's going to be. 6 also in the regular tarot is like Lovers. So this could be somebody who really sharpens your knife, sharpens your tool. Somebody who really can get your attention. But you know what comes with this. So it's making a clear choice, for better or for worse, knowing what's ahead, knowing what's coming, Ooh. That spun around when it, okay. Yeah. 8 of Swords being here. This is another cycle coming back around. This is someone who, yeah. So if this is resonating at all with you, your past is returning or is already in your space because you're already engaged in the cycle here, but it's a cycle that you know you need to cut off. You know this. It's here in the strength. But that strength comes right back around. Yeah, it's testing your gangster for sure. Now, for those of you who have the past coming back around, if you decide to say no go, not doing it, that person is still in the background watching. Whoever this is from the past has a very strong ego and belief that they can re-enter your world with some, ding ding and bubble gum. They don't have to offer much. See, it's one rose. It's not a whole bunch. This is someone that, they had a chance to have a good relationship with you, but for those of you who do bypass the offer, you are going to get to hear some hear light. You're going to hear light. Okay, this feels like you're going to be hearing this person from your past. You're going to be hearing this person, same shit, but it's going to sound different. It's going to sound clearer. It's going to sound different. Boy, I can't I don't think I have the words to clarify that better. But it's like listening in a different state of awareness. Like, wow, I really hear the bullshit. So, go on with your bad self. Sounds, oof. It definitely sounds like, though, an opportunity to realize the growth in self for you, 6. Okay. Did you choose the red die? So at the bottom there's 5. At the top towards me there's 1. Both sides 8 and 4. Right off the top, this strikes me as possibly like dealing with somebody or being pulled in multiple directions. Perhaps an energy pulling you in multiple directions. Could be life situations taking you in multiple directions, being burning the candle at both ends, perhaps even. Okay. See if I can put that in a way to be seen. Okay. Okay. Messages for 5. Reminders, good thoughts and messages for 5. Reminders, good thoughts, messages for 5. Ooh, I feel a sneeze coming. I feel a sneeze coming. Okay. Oh my. Whew. Please remember these readings don't apply to everybody. If it doesn't fit, it ain't for you. I feel like I need to say that again. That just came out, all right? Just, yeah. Anyways, all right, let's move on. Hopefully I don't sneeze. Okay. So, for the red die over here, or as I see it, somewhere between 1 and 5, the world is here. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful until you look at this whole thief right here. And if you notice, the thief is looking back at what I feel is you. This could be somebody that is coming your way or leaving your environment who brought chaos. This is an energy of I can do bad by myself, but at the same time, this could be the energy of someone in your space taking advantage of your goodness. Someone allowing us to shoulder the weight while they relax. Okay? This can be the messenger coming in, someone, or sudden awareness also. This could be a time when we're looking back at the way things were and knowing that it's time for some improvement, some changes. It's wanting completion in a situation. And it's completion you have to, you got to make this happen. Now, it can also be like, How do you deal with this type of energy, though? Hold on, because it's like somebody who really could get off their ass and help, contribute more to a situation. This could be around the home, because this feels a bit choresy. Somebody who's not carrying their fair share of the weight. Ooh, okay. I couldn't really figure out any advice on just what I had put down there. I was like, well, where's the celebration and the lazy, greedy energy? Okay. So these two won't sync up with each other, right? Because this is, if you notice, there's a stone being in the back. Well, one is shouldering all the weight here. And this is somebody who's, someone who's aware that you will do the work. Someone who's aware that you will go along. Could be a situation of going along to get along. And it's somebody who really, just, it's the devil. We need to come out of this energy, right? It's the devil back there. And it's, here, let me show you both sides. If you notice above her head is that infinity symbol, right? But the devil's back here, and they know that even though you are capable of this level of strength, you probably won't practice that level of strength with them. Comes out as a choice, though. Let me turn that the right way. It's a choice to let someone take advantage. And it's somebody who, puts very little back into the cup of goodness. Thank you, gratitude. And this costs money. This costs energy. This costs the strength in a relationship. At the beginning, though, it's your world. And what do we do when someone has the ability to take time from us, rob us of our feelings, and, have our emotions all focused on their shit? And this feels like holding, Right now I hear Simply Red, the group or the singer, Simply Red. I'll keep holding on. I think the song is called Holding Back the Years. So this could be somebody you're in a long-term relationship with, and where it's time to really, if you're going to deal with it, find happiness in it. If you're going to stick it out and you're going to choose to, stay in gangster test mode, you're going to have to learn some strength in that. Because this is a fixed energy of someone who has realized that you're not going to change. Even if you plan to change in 5 minutes, this person is 100% sure that the physicality, the financials, the material, earthly goodness that is attributed to you, they're sure it stays like that. And here we have, instead of finding our balance, instead of having that, we're on some other shit, right? Instead of getting our temperance, because that's what's over here, right? Balancing out those cups. Instead of that, what we have done is we've turned our back on an opportunity to have that balance. For some of you, this may be work involved because there is messages going on down here. It's could be messages incoming that are designed to put you in your place. Now, I'm still trying to find some advice in this, but okay, the advice I can put here, or at least the reminder I can give here, I don't know if it's advice, but you've forgotten that you control the world. You've forgotten that you control something about this person's world. Could it be the easy access? Could it be the comfort of being around you? Can it be just the access, knowing that you're a safe pillow to lay on, safe spot, safe place to crash, safe place, safe go-to? There's some safety net in being involved with you. So, we can wait around forever. We can continue to stall on what we know needs to be done. If you notice there's a snake here, people watching here, this is a situation that you've had advice on. Don't need the advice because you already know what it is. You know what it is and what it ain't. But I think it's key, it's so crucial to remember the world is yours. You control the finance, you control the material, you control the experience, and if not for the other person, mostly importantly, for yourself. Here, in the moon, I see understanding that it's not, some things aren't, okay, how do I say this? Your mental health is always worth fighting for. So, that's worth fighting for. Everything, some of the other stuff, it isn't worth fighting for. And it's getting a hold of that because on the opposite side of this card, it's looking at the world. Look how big you are, looking over all these things. Right? And then there's a 6. So in our 6, you can be of service to some, not all. Everybody doesn't need your servitude. Big difference. This could be recognizing the energies around us who are just controlling fucktards. Or just being controlling, lazy, using. We have the knowledge to do different directions. We have, again, this card is overlooking the world. And the world isn't as crazy, as daunting, as out of reach, as you may have allowed it to become while dealing with energy like that. I just heard at this point it could be dealing with someone or a situation that has been a waste of your time. Yes and no. There are lessons in that. Like remembering your grace. Remembering that, you are above the shit. Remembering those who wouldn't help, wouldn't do the right thing. It's letting go, okay? Understanding that sometimes we do have to walk away and carry our own wands and our own passions and instinct. We have to take that to another place. Because one of these things looks way more comfortable than the other, right? One of those situations looks more proper, feels better, looks better, is better, right? This is choice. This is choice. And remembering to stay aware that we have choice. And if we're going to not choose, and we're going to stick it out with that energy, then, be aware of the trade-off. Make sure it's something you can find some happiness in and do so, because this situation ultimately affects you more than the others. At the facing up towards me here is a decision. Time to make a decision, an opportunity to make a decision about a turning point. You know, as opposed to clinging to control. Okay, it's about, yeah, making that choice. Sometimes you gotta step back and let people grow up. Sometimes we have to grow up and believe in ourselves more than believing that others will do right by us. There's that. Did you choose the yellow die? See? Now for me, 3 and 9 catches my attention. It's 12 and brings us back to 3. So let's see what's here for you. Messages. Good messages for today. Da. Sounds good. All right, well, 3, I don't really know why you need to read. You don't need to know nothing. You don't need to know nothing. Okay, I get 2 messages here. Judas Priest, and I hear the song, some rock song, Born to Raise Hell. I don't know. Nonetheless, whatever's here. The first card that's here is happiness. Okay? We like this, right? The cups, hot dog. However, this could be moving or being in a place of happiness. We've crossed this bridge of troubled energy, right? We're getting our satisfaction. As a choice here, we have the Lovers. And this is always a good thing. So we may be choosing happiness in a relationship. I don't know about the next part, though. We've got pleasure, right? More of those wonderful cups filled with our energy, right? And okay. This could be finding happiness in a situation with somebody who is childish. Sorrow comes out as a choice. That's a 3. Okay. So this could be where you are right now. Scattered, insecure, not focused, right? We could be choosing to grow in a way that isn't as healthy. The Emperor is here. Okay? In the Emperor, I see an opportunity for self-stabilization. Let's see what else. I'm going to clarify this space here between the happiness and the Lovers. Okay. What's here is success, but in reverse. So this could be a situation that maybe it is, or maybe it is, maybe it wasn't clear. Looks like financial situations altered the happiness within a relationship. And it may have made the maturity of someone a little more clear to you. This could also be the energy of someone who discovered someone was cheating, that a relationship is failing because somebody is busy doing other things. And the Emperor could be knowledge of such. Okay. Could be discovering our partners are selfish. Over the success is my angel guide card. Right. Okay. And in this is healing. Okay. I stare at this card all the time. I really do. Just, if you notice up at the top corner up here, it's like a waiting to cross over sign, waiting to walk across. But you got this human element in your angel guide experience, and then you've got this energy of like light, consciousness, the ability to start over again when you see fit. Worry is here along with gains. But they fall as choices over here. So it feels like being at this phase where we're trying to figure out, how do we move forward? Or do we move forward at all? Do we just stand still? You know, sometimes it is good to stand still for health, breathe. We may be, look at that. Sorrow and worry are here. And this is a habit you got to break out of, really. You could be dealing with a bully type, somebody who just isn't going to take accountability for their actions. And again, there's some money element to this too. Like perhaps this person is feeling insecure, insignificant, insecure. You may have somebody in your environment who quietly is having trouble with your ability to grow or their own. But nonetheless, I don't care. This is somebody who isn't, I don't like this energy. And it's somebody who keeps you in a place of unhappiness. In this here is, the money, our feelings, relationships. This thing that used to be good has potential to be better, but this is, a selfish kind of love. It's a selfish kind of love. So it feels to me like this is the time when we want to right side these. I'm going to go with happiness. So what we want to be working on, happiness, success of the self. Realizing that we don't have to be on our knees at another's beck and call to have gains, to have comforts, to relax. And you may need to spend some time relaxing to get your mind right too. Realizing that you have a different kind of love. This is finding satisfaction, possibly with peace. Because there's no lovers happening at the end of this. This is using our intellect, our awareness, realizing that, sometimes people need to learn on their own, and they might do it if you're not a net. You're not catching them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's taking this knowledge and saying, I'm going to do good for myself. If you are with family or a parent or something, this feels like awareness that you need to take care of your own. Yep. If you chose the yellow die, you have two choices: peace or struggle. Look at that. And you are indeed stronger than you give yourself credit for. You are stronger than your environment. You're stronger than your situation. You forgot. Look right here. You forgot how much stronger you are. If you notice, one is kind of laughing while the other struggles for power, control. What's happening behind them? A whole fucking game. And how does it go from one to the other? How does that happen? It happens because someone stops, someone gets honest. Not you, but the others or the other, which could be a relationship. Someone has realized you're better. Someone has realized they don't have as much power and control as they thought. Someone who questions their own inequities, inabilities, intelligence, worth. This is somebody impressing their shitty beliefs of self on you when it was all love. It was perfect. How do we go from this to competition? Yeah. Look at that. We have the lovers and they part. But with peace and happiness comes the gain. So this is like, for me, all of this is like legit. Fork in the road choice. Black, white. You want happy or you want some more of that? Very easy. This doesn't look like anything difficult to decide. It's just making that move. Accepting that some people give only the amount of fucks that you believe. Sometimes we give other people way too much value because we want them to see that value in us. But that's not possible when, this is what they know how to deliver. If that's the end result that they impress upon us, how on earth can you get this from that unless you are the person making it happen? So it's choosing peace for yourself. Oh, look what's at the bottom of the deck. That looks pretty fucking happy, right? 10 being the number of ready for the new, right? Out with the old, in with the new. Letting the fuck go. I just heard off we go into the wide blue yonder. Off we go. Ooh. Off we go into the sea. So for you, yellow die, wow, it looks like there's a whole new world on the other side of a decision. It's realizing, is the dog leading you, or are you leading the dog? Are you following the birds? Or are you making decisions on direction for yourself? Like it. Time for that new. Time for the new. Isn't that nice? And my dog is cutting up over there snoring. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. I will, let's see. I feel like I need to do 3 more, and I'm not sure why. But let's see what's here. This might be a collective quickie. What messages are left, Spirit? Ooh. Collectively speaking, let's not play the victim. That is some recycled old ass behavior. Could be coming from the influence of the others, but understand the leadership capabilities in self. We don't have to wait for others to complete us. This feels like if you get yourself in motion, what you want is along that path of movement. Oh boy, right? We've got wisdom. We've got the knowledge of self. Our greatness isn't a secret. It's so not a secret. There's an offer coming forward. Okay? There's an offer coming forward from someone who is charming. Wait, let's clarify this. What do we need to know about this night? Look at that. Yes. Vision, awareness, knowing your value at this time. So when this offer comes your way, it's not an illusion. Okay? It's not bullshit. Okay? We want to make sure of that. Yeah, there's an offer coming. For some of you, it's an offer coming from someone who believes you'll be waiting. They have ancient knowledge that you will be waiting for them. So here they come with their swift and fast offer. And the offer is going to drain you. I don't feel like it's an illusion to you, though. Okay? I really don't feel like it's an illusion. I feel like you have all the data you need. I feel like any waiting or stalling has been your choice and decision. Okay? And when this energy comes in to pour your cups out, yeah, you're looking in a higher direction. This energy coming your way just is trying to figure out what the hell you're looking at. But you're looking towards higher self. You are in your higher self mode. Oh, me likey. In reverse, walking away from things. Walking away from being's energy. I'm going to call it a thing. Whether it's thing 1 or thing 2. Oh, yes. Okay. I hope you make the right decision. Because here's justice. So we might be in that place where we are balancing for ourselves. Yeah. Okay. This is good. We are accountable for selves blocking that old energy. Then the Chariot comes out. But that was in reverse, you guys. For the collective, whoever else needed this and didn't get it, testing of the gangster comes your way. It's knowing, like, waiting for something, but knowing this energy that's coming your way, and you know your higher self. You know what the outcome's going to be. The old this feels like old data. Very much feels like old data. Once again, old data that another can use to throw us out of balance. Someone who feels like you lack control of self. Someone who feels Someone who feels like, they have what you want. Someone who feels like they can make you an offer. It involves bushes, gardens, lions and bears and snakes. This is going too long now. So in comes the offer from that motherfucker right there. See, his hand isn't that full. Now, is it? The Emperor doesn't really have that much to offer. They don't. Not here. But you do. But you do. You have something of a physical nature. Could be money, could be body, could be time, could be a couch. You have something of value to this energy coming your way. Let's see. Sorry. Best course of action. What comes out as an opportunity for completion involves moving back into an old relationship. Here's one who's covering their heart around this offer, protected. It's not speaking up about what you know. It's not. It's the energy of not calling somebody else on their bullshit. And there's this work cycle here that comes out in reverse, right? In reverse, it feels like an energy of shit that doesn't work. Making a decision but not letting the other know every detail about why you reached this point of being blocked and not taking the offer to experience more duality on the chaos. Someone coming your way, wanting to form a union, wanting to make an offer, whatever it is. Oof. Yeah. What's the word? I can't think of it. Ten of Pentacles. This is being done with some shit right here, okay? Well, my Ten of Pentacles, for me, it's deciding, you know what? I'm good. Look at these two right here. This is the ancient wisdom within the self. To understand that we may be dealing with people who are just younger minded, younger spirited, more irresponsible than us, even if the focus might be them being irresponsible with your feelings, they're irresponsible elsewhere too. But nonetheless, it still catches my attention that it's somebody who knows that you'll be waiting, knows that they can count on you, and in that ability, in that assurance, there is no reason to be honest. There's no reason to fill the cups with the right thing. We can certainly, give things that pour out the cups. They're expensive, cost energy and emotions. It can be someone just generally not grateful for your love. And I don't like that. I just don't like that. So this feels like needing to step back and have a better look at some deals and some offers or living situations that affect your money, that affect your growth and output. Deciding that it might be better to squeak through life than to struggle through life. It might be better to be still and silent and solo through a period of time than to, be in struggle mode. It's accepting that some people are just not mature. Some people need you to step back though so they can grow up. Just step back a little. You don't have to push them nowhere. Just sometimes people need space, and that doesn't always come when there's a constant safety net. That's crazy. It's like I don't want to say don't help, but it's like sometimes helping is hindering. Sometimes help isn't genuinely help. It may be help from you, but it might be just of use to another. Let's see if there's any messages. Oops. Any messages for the collective and guidance? Let's see what my cards say. Ooh-wee. Yeah. So this is okay. Yep, okay, that's it. So we want to recognize and remember that while we know our value, we have value. Yes. Other people can see it too. Hello. Other people can see it too. And you may be a person who helps but doesn't express when the help has begun to cause damage. Take on a different price. You may not be speaking up on that. But the energy coming your way is not honest. You are not being honest with yourself about that. And that's because you're probably just an angel guide and you love. And sometimes we just can't think the worst of others. Sometimes our brains just don't work that way, right? Mine does. I'm just saying, with all the gold around here, you could be somebody who bottles emotions while having the, great levels of potential. Your worth is all around you. Your value's all around you. You know there's a value to you. So do the others. And they may try to play games. And it gives you it puts fear into play. And it could be making you focus on what you don't have as opposed to what you do. Makes you feel overwhelmed, right? In that energy, though, is a time to understand that others are working at a different level of awareness than you. This is when we become aware of the difference, truly, or we're reminded of it. You may know already you ain't like the others. Sometimes we still need a reminder. Though they may look like us, they ain't. One comes out twice. Look at this. So this is my card of like thought and then the self. Look at one big gigantic one and then one blocked off. And this could be the energy of a user reaching out. I just heard the olive branch. You may be extending yourself. You may have done so in the past. Someone knows that. But it's definitely a false energy coming your way that makes you overthink. Overthink yourself into non-function. When your value is like this, because you are a thinker, you're a strong brain. You manifest easily. You gain. You have gained. You have worth. It's visible. Especially to that energy. Yeah. And this energy feels like it's that size over you. See the difference in size? See the difference in landscape? So be careful who and what you allow to contain you, to lock your brain into a focused feeling instead of, doing great things for you, finding your own happiness. Oof. So a lot of that shit is in your head, period. So we have illusions, false thoughts, overthinking. So let's remember we're here, not there, okay? Yeah. And don't let others put us in the black space of that. We're here. We're thinking, our brain is good, our feelings are good, we're healing. Moose. We're in a place where we're feeling good, we're healing. Understanding though, we have some optical illusions going on. Whether they're the ones you see independently or they may be caused by someone in your environment. This is discovering the yin and yang of the self along this path. Getting out of this frame of thought, recognizing the self. Recognizing the God in the self. If we are solo and alone, we want to be careful of any impulsive decisions that we make at this time too. What's the value? What's the worth of this? This feels like if this resonated at all, this feels like a time for focus on mental health. This feels like a focus on mental health. And my card comes to the side. Do we keep waiting for something to resolve itself, or do we get active about resolution for better mental health by any means necessary? Bubble bath. So, yes. Thank you guys for watching. I'm dealing with some disturbances here, but I hope this reading resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, thank you for watching anyway. We'll do another pick a card again soon, as well as the signs for those who need it. And open readings perhaps later on this evening. But thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. Also, if you enjoyed it, like, comment, and subscribe. And more to come again soon. Bye.